Yo-hooo, oh, huh, where am I? Oh, hello! How's it going, everyone? Welcome to today's stream! Took me a moment to spawn, sorry. Welcome! How's it going today? I hope you all had a great day today! Bienvenidos al stream de hoy! Me tardé un momento en spawnear en la pantalla. Yo me asusté por un momento. Yo-hooo Kair, Yo-hooo Lucy, Yo-hooo Tetera, welcome! How's it going? I am feeling great today. I've been in super productive mode for the past days. I have a lot of news from the game jam. Well, not a lot, it's just been like 4 days, I think. I lost count already. It started on Thursday. On Thursday, a game jam started in which I am participating, and that's what I've been doing for the past days. I have not streamed, sorry, but I'm gonna try to stream a little bit this week, a little bit more. Maybe something from the jam, if I can. Yeah. I just want to make the most of the time I've got, because a game jam usually lasts for not that many days. This one lasts for 1 month, so it's quite a bit of time. But you still have to make a game during that time, so I gotta make sure that I don't relax too much. There's a lot of work to do. So, today, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break though, for just a few hours. 3 hours or so, yeah. Yo-hooo Garfield, welcome! I am back for today, yep. I've been busy the past days with the game jam. What's a game jam? A game jam is like an event where sometimes it's like a contest, sometimes it's just for fun. It's this sort of event where people try to make a game in a very short time. For example, there's game jams that last 72 hours, and people sometimes get in groups and try to make a game super fast in that limited time. It's a very nice experience because it lets you experience making a game from beginning to end in a short time, trying to simplify your ideas as much as possible, trying to streamline the process as much as you can so you don't waste any time. It's a very nice learning experience for game dev. So there was one starting this last Thursday, so I entered the game jam and now I'm participating in it and I'm making a game. Hopefully I can finish it in time before the deadline on the 21st of April. Yay! Yo-hooo Makuyo, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream! Love those eyes, thank you, thank you. Wait, I've got the... Where do I have those? Wait, there's some eyes that I think you're gonna like even more, look. Okay, so for now, I'm gonna be doing some Paint Monday today. Tan tan tan. Here we are. So we left it last time here, yeah. We left it here. I did some lines of one of the characters and I also finished the middle row of this page. We also have these last 4 characters to do, but I have important news to announce. I have a very important announcement to do. Hold on, there's neighbors making noise. Wait. Big noise happening, sorry. People going nearby the graveyard, the nearby ghosts that sometimes appear. Yo-hooo Cub, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream! Yeah, it's okay, you can see him finish. Look. You can at least see him now in all his glory. He's finished now. He's got shadows and painted lines and he looks even more dead inside from the lack of sleep. Well, maybe not, maybe less dead inside because now he has light in his eyes. That gives him a little bit more life. Yeah. Okay, so before we start, I have important news to announce. The important news is that the OC list has increased. Now there's more OCs. Let me edit this if I can. It doesn't let me edit it the same. Oh yeah, there we go. 439. Yep. It happened. It happened, but you know, I'm working on a game jam. The game jam requires making a new story. And making a new story! You know what that means? It means sometimes making more characters. So, yeah. At least it's just 3. It's just 3 characters. It's not that much, right? It's fine. Yeah. Just 3 characters. Doesn't mean you add them to the list. What do you mean? Of course they gotta go to the list. They are my OCs. They are important. They are important to me, okay? Yo-hooo, welcome. How's it going? They are important to me now, okay? I've already gotten attached to these 3 new characters. There's no going back. Salud. There was a cat sneezing behind me. It's okay. Pain Monday is eternal. We already knew that from the start. Pain Monday will forever go on. Okay, so the question now is what to do? Continue doing the shading of the next characters or sketch the last 3 characters? Because I did until this page, so I could have everyone from the main OC list sketched at least. But now there's 3 more. Maybe we should sketch them. More characters done means more characters done. That's true, but it's gonna take the same time. In the end, the time is gonna be the same. I guess we can do it this way. We can finish these characters, and if there's time, I'm gonna sketch the next ones. I think that sounds good, right? Let's do that. Just so you don't wanna shade right now. I mean, I don't mind shading right now, but sketching is more fun. Let's go. You know what? Let's do this first. Can't even decide how I want my OC to be like, and you have so many. That's fine. I think it's important to take your time with making a character, so you can give them the best that you can. In my case, I've just been making characters for a very long time, sometimes to way too much frequency. I have definitely a lot more quantity over quality in a lot of cases, and it's something I'm trying to improve. Because the quality comes with developing those characters. And a lot of my characters, let's be honest, there isn't that much content to them. Because I haven't found the moment to develop them or think that much of their stories. It was even worse some time ago because a lot of my characters were just cool designs with names. Most of those characters are no longer in the list because I wasn't gonna use them for anything. It was like, sure, design is cool, but what's your deal even? What am I gonna do with you? So in the end I ended up either turning them into adoptables or maybe reusing their designs for other characters. And so far I've kept only the ones that I know for sure that I'm gonna do something with at some point. Yo, Quenches, welcome! How's it going? It is a lot of OCs. And there's gonna be even more. I'm pretty sure that something will make me make even more characters in the future. At this point, there's no denying it. I have a lot of self-control, but that doesn't mean that I can keep that self-control always. Head empty about to work, just stopping by to say hi. Yeah, good luck with work. Thank you so much for coming. I hope it goes well. Organ counts as human content, unlike you is a ghost. Wait, what organ? Yo-hooo, you are welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream! Zero control in making OCs. I was like that before. I was like that. I would make new characters like every day. Every single day, as soon as I had an idea for a character, I would make that into a character. Even like characters I saw from dreams, I would always add them to the list. Now that doesn't happen anymore. I don't allow it to happen because of my super strong self-control. Like, this time was an exception. The game jam is an exception. Because that's gonna be... in 1 month, that's gonna be a story that you're gonna be able to read. Those characters are gonna have content. Those characters are gonna exist. You will be able to get to know them. They won't be just designs with names. So I don't feel that guilty about adding them to the list. I've ended up liking them quite a bit. By the way, I can show them to you because I've been working a lot on the things of the game jam. I've made a title screen so far. I've got like a third of the script written. I made like 40 something talk sprites yesterday. Like, I'm working in a more simple style this time. Usually, I'm doing it in pixel art. And usually my pixel art, I make it a lot more elaborate. This time I'm keeping it as simple as possible. I'm using like flat colors without lines. It really shortens the process a lot. So, seeing that I've been able to finish 40 talk sprites in 1 day, I'm bewildered, if that's how you even pronounce that word. I'm like, wow. Things really go faster when you don't spend hours and hours in the details. Wow. I'm just surprised at how fast it's going. Bewildered to perchance, mayhaps even. The ram keeper! Well, from rap to rat, there's only one letter of difference. Yo, Louise, welcome! Pain Wednesday! Wait, Wednesday? Welcome to the stream! How's it going? What was your inspo for Egnell? He was kind of a sudden inspiration. He was gonna be for another story at first. It was gonna be more of a story inside a software, like in a digital world. He was gonna be like one of the characters in charge of that digital world and stuff. But I ended up discarding that story. Hayun was gonna be the protagonist of that story, by the way. Un Digimon, iba a ser como un poco Digimon. Él iba a ser el dueño de la casa de los Digimon, por así decirlo. Yo-hooo Jack, welcome! Yo-hooo Mono, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. It was gonna be a bit like that, like in a digital world. I ended up discarding it because I couldn't get any more ideas for it, and I wasn't that into the idea of the story. So I ended up reusing him for the post-apocalyptic story. His design just came out like that. I just imagined him like that, and that's how he came to be. A lot of time it's just like I visualize a character, I put the character on paper, and that's how they turn out to be. I'm not Digimon, that's not what I was saying. I was talking about an old story that I discarded. Yo-hooo Pressmail, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Kinda disappointed on your speed paint video. Thought you drawing while doing racing on street. That would have been so hardcore. The next speed paint video, I'm gonna try to do that. I don't even have a driving license. I think I'm gonna get arrested. Adventure Stars, señor Gardenia. Nunca he visto apenas nada de Digimon, solo vi unas ovas y ya está. Algún día quiero jugar los juegos. I barely watched anything of Digimon. I only watched some ovas years ago. But I really want to play some of the games someday. Ghosts aren't allowed to drive. Ghosts without licenses aren't allowed to drive, yeah. I am a ghost without a license. I'm scared of driving, not gonna lie, it's scary. I don't want to be in charge of a giant iron machine. I would not be able to pilot the mecha. I can't even pilot a car. It's scary. Feels like a lot of responsibility. Love cars but scared of driving too. It's scary. And also, I usually get car sick super easily. I know that when you're driving, people say that it's not that easy to get car sick, but I'm kind of afraid that I'm gonna be driving and I'm gonna get car sick all of a sudden. It would be horrible. Yo-hooo Funtime Freddy, welcome! How's it going? I hope you've been doing well. Wait for me. This turned out a bit purple. Maybe I should make it a bit more gray. This one. Or maybe no. Still a bit purple. Okay, I think this one's good. Got my permit and I'm so scared of driving. I feel you so much. It's scary. Like, it's a great responsibility. And it's probably one of those things that when you're driving, you focus a lot on it, so nothing... It's not that scary anymore. But just thinking about it feels scary. But I do guess that it's something that when you're used to it, it's a lot more easy than it seems. Have a question. Mexican bros consider torta a sandwich. Argentina bros consider torta a type of cake. What's a torta for Spanish people? A pancake. A torta here is a pancake. It's true, that's a word that has a lot of different meanings, now that I think about it. Pokemon Yomimon, catch them OCs. I wanna make a Yomimon game someday. That would be really funny. Yo-hooo Therapy, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, 400 OCs. Holy moly, got 3 and I'm lost already. I feel... It's a lot of OCs. I wish I had way less of them, but no. I gotta take care of my more than 400 children. I already love them too much to let them go. I love my OCs. Wow, what's up? Yes, I love you too a lot. Wow, come here. Wow. Look at this gremlin. Hearing me say, yeah, I love my OCs, and she's like, and you're a cat? Do you love me? Okay, you can check his Dord. Oh, it sounds kind of similar to Tard. Tard Dord. I can see the similarity. Yomimon, it's Yo-hooo. Yeah, look, Lita, everyone loves you. Everyone loves you, of course. You're a gremlin. You're so cute, baby. ¿Qué pasa, Lita? What's up? She's here, under my chair. I love my OCs, I cannot let them go, accept this from anyone. What do you mean? Torta in Egyptian means tartu. Oh, that's another similarity. It's funny how it refers to so many different kinds of pastries a lot of time. Here it's also some kinds of types of cake, but not exactly cake. It's like a very specific kind of pastry that is more flat, a bit more bread-like. But it has, I guess it refers to a lot of foods, even in Spanish. The Shadow Realm eventually will start charging rent from you. It's okay. My characters that went to the Shadow Realm are fine. They are in the idea box. They don't take up that much space now. They share the same drawer right now. Doesn't even count as house. Speaking of food, does any of you OC like eating chicken medium rare? Ah, who would like chicken medium rare? Because medium rare is like barely cooked. I can't eat medium rare food. For me it needs to be like completely fried. I'm not sure. Yeah, medium rare chicken, that's a bit dangerous. Maybe one of the androids. I could see her eating food medium rare out of lack of patience. Because I guess being an android, she wouldn't be that affected by salmonella. She would be less risk of getting poisoned by raw chicken. Salmonella, feliz Navidad. Danger chicken. Yeah, remember to cook the chicken well, guys. Eating chicken raw is dangerous. Salmon is tasty. I don't know what type of salmon is salmonella, but the salmon is good. Yes, salmonella. Haven't heard of that fish, huh? Incredible. When people say torta of a sandwich served on a soft roll, it's hard to explain. I heard about Mexican tortas. The other day I mentioned that I had seen Are we back? Are we back? My internet died for a moment. What the? I think we're back. What happened? Are we back? Are we so back? I think now it's working. Let me try refreshing. Okay, it seems like it is working. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now. The chat is not updating on the screen. Let me try to update it. Wait. Ooh. It doesn't want to update in the screen. Yeah, we got to refresh. I'm gonna try something. Let's see if this works. There we go! Yay! Yo, Francho, welcome! Me morí por un momento. El internet se super murió. Nah, it wasn't the cats. The stream just randomly died. I was talking about how the other day I saw a torta gif, and that's that sandwich. I thought that someone was putting chocolate in it, but it turned out that it was not chocolate. It was something else. But yeah, I guess the internet gave me a torta also. A torta in Spanish is also a slap in the face. It's a lot of meanings. It has a lot of meanings. Did you survive the Italian force? I think they haven't seen me yet. Yeah. If we are quiet about this, if we don't catch their attention talking about a microphone! There we go. I think they might be intervening with the stream. What's going on today? ¿Qué le pasa al stream hoy? El stream no quiere que dibuje chibis, el stream quiere que vuelva a trabajar en la Game Jam. The stream doesn't want me to draw chibis, the stream wants me to go back working on the Game Jam. Love tartare is raw beef chopped into very small pieces or even minced. I think, do we have a sauce called like that? Salsa tartara might be like related in some way. Everyone's ISP fails at least once during a stream. Yeah, it happens from time to time. This time at least it wasn't for very long. Okay, let's continue. Hopefully it's not gonna happen again. Let's go! Yo-hooo! We're starting Pain Monday today, a little bit later than usual, but it's fine. The funny thing, a torta in Spanish is also a slap in the face. That's what the internet just gave me. It has a lot of meanings. Paint the eyes. Wait, I can paint this in the same color as the previous character now that I think of it. Because they've got eyes the same color. Let's go. Oh no, it's my fault. I'm writing a script about the sci-fi cyberpunk mafia. It's already 35 pages long. Let's go. Hopefully it's not the mafia trying to stop the stream for some reason. Hell yes though! 35 pages is a lot already! Yeah! Freeze Sarabina poster for 3 seconds. There she is. We're still gonna see her for a little bit. Her chibi is gonna take me a little bit of time. Definitely Italian force, you can't escape forever. They won't catch me. They may consider my cooking pizza crimes. But I know they are just afraid of the truth. But pineapple pizza without cheese is actually good. One day maybe they will accept the truth. Wow, I'm very excited about showing the Game Jam game. I've been making a lot of progress with it. I feel like the heaviest part is gonna be the script. All the writing. I've got like 1/3 of the script done. So that's quite a bit. Ah! Keep pressing the wrong key on the tablet. Well, okay, guys, I've done prayers for you guys. Come on! Are you afraid also? Are you afraid of the pineapple pizza, Ruby? Come on. It's not scary at all. It's good. It's actually good. Your kitty's meows. Lily! Lily, where are you? I think she's under the sofa. She's super chatty. How did you learn to write your script, Yomi? Just practicing writing. Like the way I write the way I usually write is by making like a skeleton of the whole plot first. Like doing a list of all the things that need to happen in the story in order. And then I just start detailing each of those parts. I feel like it makes it way easier to write everything. Have there been more cat bump on sofa incidents? Yes, it keeps happening every time. Yo, Johnny Cat, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. What are you doing? Cats. They are trying to distract the Italian mafia. Yeah. So I've always been more of a drawing person than writing person. But from time to time when I get ideas of like short scenes and stuff, I try to write them. Mostly I just try to drop what is in my mind on the paper. But when I have to write like a big story, I try to divide it in like the different scenes that there needs to have. And I start then filling up the entire list. I don't know how to explain it exactly. Basically just starting with the base of the story, the skeleton, like I like to call it, and then you just put the meat in the bones. It makes it way easier to be able to write and not get stuck, because if you try to write everything just from beginning to end, it's a lot more difficult. It's a lot easier to get stuck if you don't know where you're going. Yo, Juan! Bienvenido! ¿Qué tal? No te metas en problemas, viendo streams en clase. Siento que tengo que recordártelo por si acaso. Pero bienvenido. Can use the skeleton analogy because every time I imagine a skull, I love the spooky fellas are so funny. I agree. I don't know what it is about skeletons, but they are just so funny. Very humorous, you could say. There's something about them that is just like funny. They have a funny expression. some shadows. Very humorous. I know I always make that pun when it comes to skeletons, but it's just very good. Here. Near. Nami, Yo-hooo, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream! How have you been? Remember those PNGs of 2007 skeletons looking badass? It's just the funniest thing imaginable. And the gifs, the skeleton gifs. Those are super funny. There's so many funny skeleton gifs. You know what is also kind of the similar energy as the badass skeletons? Wizard PNGs. There's wizard illustrations that go super hard. Like the wizard pondering the orb. Skeleton sus? Wait, is the skeleton sus? Wait. I think it might be this color. Yeah, there we go. Can a skeleton be sus though? Skeletons? Well, I guess all skeletons look similar. It would be easier for a skeleton to be an impostor. There has been a meme of the wizard PNG with someone screaming LGBT and thunder. That goes so hard. Find your stream BGM on Facebook Game Mats. What? That's funny. I mean, this music is from a royalty-free website, so it makes sense that you would find it somewhere else. It would be so funny. Like hearing it somewhere else and being like, wait, this feels familiar. Why am I suddenly in Yomi Gardenia channel? Lightning, groundbreaking thunder! That's so badass! Amazing. Oh no, I'm gonna have to do the looking at my other screen again. Why is it so hard to shade things in this screen? At least here it's kind of visible. Are you a garden because you're green? Or are you green because you're a garden? That's a very good question. I guess it would be more like the second? Or maybe the first? What came first? The Yomi or the Gardenia? What do you think came first? The Yomi or the Gardenia? The Pokemon came first? What do the Pokemon have to do with that? Yeah, I hope it helps. It's usually how I do it for writing, and it usually works out pretty well. So I hope it is of help. Oh my god. Bisexual wizard. Would that be a A bizard? Bizard? Bizard sounds a bit less close to wizard, but... Boo! Sorry, that one was bad. I tried. Come on, I tried. Blizzard doing some blizzard. Oh my god, that's a good one. But what if it was also a lizard wizard? Lizard wizard casting blizzard. I think I'm gonna keep the shadow here. Here it's not just about the shading for the sake of shading. Shading here needs to accentuate what is important. The muscles. That's a van. Is it a van name? What, really? I mean, no wonder. It's a good name. It's a good pun. Lizard wizard casting blizzard. Are you work because you keep me awake thinking of you? That's a very good one. Poor Agnel. He will never be free. Yumi's not a mom, she's a dad. Dad jokes are strong here. I think I've gotten that from my dad actually, because he also really likes puns. But you know who truly is at fault? Because this is something that runs in the family. It all started... Well, I don't know if it started like that, but my grandpa was also the same. It has always run in the family. Not everything can be a pun though. Yeah, there's a lot of words that are a bit incompatible. It's a bit harder to make puns with some words. Never tried Bart in D&D before. I recommend it! Bart is my favorite class to play in D&D. I really think it's one of the most fun for me. I really recommend trying it. Super fun. Yo, Crumpets, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to do some progress today. With mixed luck, because the stream died a bit ago. But now we're back. To me paying extra attention to girls' abs is truly Yomi goes vintage moment. I've been laughing so much at the bogus vintage memes. I swear. Why is it so funny? But it's really funny, you just win without fighting because max charisma. Well, depends on the bard that you're... I'm gonna do an actually. It depends on the bard that you're using, the bard subclass. When I played Mayo, I had to turn into the heal bot. So a bard can also end up becoming a healer. And you can also, depending on the bard, you can also use some spells. Spells that are not from your class. The lore bard learns the spells from other classes. That's what Mayo was. That's why I ended up becoming a healer. Yo, Elang, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. You can do really funny things with Bard. It's true that you can win just because of charisma. If you're not playing a max char, max perception Bard, you're playing it the wrong way. That's the fun thing about Bard though. You can make bards of many different concepts. Because Mayo was not even a bard that used instruments. Like sure, she did play some instruments but not in battle. She used perfume instead of instruments. She used smells. That can also be a bard. A friend one time also used a bard that was a lawyer that used cards with like legal rules. It was really funny. With your side eye. Well, today the eyes are all hidden. Some days the eyes will go back. My current campaign ongoing, Dexter Barbarian and my party are pretty unique to be fair. Half elf barbarian robot with a stove in the middle! That's so funny! Warlock, ghoul, artificer, and one of it I forgot. We just sell kebab instead of adventuring! That's super funny, oh my god! I love that. I need to suggest that to my party. We can just like go sell some kebab. Yeah, go Warlock Bard, use that max char to always land the status. Ranger Bard. Ranger Bard, I wanted to try Ranger Bard, but more in the sense of Bard with a bow. Because mixing bows with instruments is one of my favorite things ever. When the bows are also instruments. That's how it is in Final Fantasy XIV. And I love that class. I love the Bard in Final Fantasy XIV. It's my main. Hehe. Oh yeah. That reminds me, just yesterday I had a D&D session. Speaking of D&D, things have been revealed, by the way. My character's backstory is slowly coming to light. The party members don't know yet, but the player character, the players do know about a little bit about what is going on. They are giving Rosemi a 5-star! Wait, let me check. I'm gonna go check right now. Yo-hooo! I didn't know that! Wait, what? Let me see. Oh my god. I need to see that. Whoa! I'm sorry for pausing the stream for a moment. I need to see that. Oh, no way. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Wow. I need to read that event. I've been having a hard time reading events in Gramble lately because I just don't feel that much like reading lately, but this one I'm really gonna read it. I need that. Man, Rosamia finally gets a 5-star. Wow. Rosamia is the reason I started playing Granblue Fantasy. I love her a lot. Thank you so much for telling me, Rogetsu. This is a reason to celebrate. She deserves the best. Wow. Bye bye, Makuyo. Take care. Thank you so much for coming. Yoko Proxy, welcome. How's it going? Speaking of Final Fantasy, I love Fran. Fran is really cool. She appears a little bit in 14 in one story. She's cool. But I haven't really like known that much about her because I haven't played 12. I think she showed up in 12, right? She's from 12 if I'm not wrong. But she seems really cool. Next time you play D&D, I want you to play a Max Char Warlock skills bar so you can wall on the enemy with saltier. That would be really funny. I have played a Warlock before, but it was a Raven Queen Warlock, and she used crows as familiars. It was really funny to have like 6 crow familiars just flying around. It was really funny. But at the moment, I'm just playing in a long campaign. If there's ever another one-shot, I'll see what character to use. I think I'm gonna make this a little bit more shadow. Right now, at the moment, in Nazar 1, I'm playing a Warforged that is a Cleric Druid. Yo, José Jali, ¿qué tal? Buenas noches. Estoy hoy continuando mis personajes. Entre que el stream se ha muerto un momento antes, estoy yendo un poco lenta, pero poco a poco se consigue. The stream died a little bit earlier, so I'm going a little bit slow, but it's fine, we're taking it easy. The player's from a digital arts school and her professor loves the design where she showed it to her professor. That's so cute. I mean, it's a really funny concept. My character is also a robot, but he doesn't have a stove in his stomach. He's just a very, very sad robot. It's a ghost stream, yes, because it died once, so that means that now it's a ghost stream. Yogo Frederick, ¿qué tal? Bienvenido. Me toca continuar el lunes de dolor. What if Pain Monday was called Wayne Monday and Yomi was actually the moon? Oh, true. Speaking of the moon, it's very, very interesting that you just mentioned the moon. Because, okay, for context, I've told this a lot of times, but for those who missed it, I'm participating right now in a game jam, and the game I'm making for the game jam is about the moon. Maybe this is Wayne Monday after all. Have you got robot build in the time since you started this character? Depends on what robot build means. What does that mean? You mean if I have gotten into robot media? I mean, robots are cool. Maybe they are not my favorite tropes, but sad robots always make me sad. They make me cry a lot. Yo, Comorador, welcome! How's it going? Can't believe Yomi's part of the FOE. Wait, I read that as FOE like in Eternal Odyssey, but you mean the foe from Granblue. Jejeje. Bastante bonito el personaje que estás creando. ¡Muchas gracias! Es una señora androide muy normal. Tengo el resto aquí. Muchos son de la misma historia estos, pero aún falta mucho para que pueda hacer esta historia. Y muchas gracias. A ver si puedo terminarla. Parece que quede bastante. Se me está haciendo un poco largo el pintarla, pero es porque tiene mucho detallito. Una vez esté esto ya no costará tanto. Like Kaider, he's one of the OG side anime robots. Where is he from though? Or is that the name of the series? Because if so, I've never heard of it. But interesting. It reminds me I don't have robot OC. I have to remind myself to stop adding more OC. Nah. If your heart tells you to make more characters, one more character cannot hurt, right? Un personaje más no hace daño a nadie, ¿verdad? Dijo la persona con más de 400 personajes. One more character isn't gonna hurt anyone, right? Said the person with more than 400 characters. Wait, I already had a color for these. Lime, Yo-hooo! How's it going? It is me, Yomi Gardenia, the Jane? Jane game developer? Wait, all I know about Kikaida is that it got a pretty famous GIF. Oh wait, which one? Maybe I have seen the famous GIF, and I've never realized it's from there. It's me, the Yomi Gardenia. Right now not doing the game development, but I will be doing that later. Yo, Nirvana, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream! But true, speaking of D&D earlier, yesterday we fought a fire giant! It was really cool! And also really intense. There was a moment I freaked out a little bit because, you know, it's a fire giant in a forge. And the giant used like this ability that made all the metal around heat up. My character is entirely made up of metal. And I was like, oh no, that's terrible. That's gonna be traumatizing. The poor guy is already traumatized with water. Can you imagine also becoming traumatized with fire? On D&D, could you marry everything? I guess depends on if the DM lets you. So glad we didn't die. It was close. It was so close. It was really intense. One of the party members almost died. She was at like 2 HP. And she was very close to the lava. Like, oh no. She could have died. Yo, officer, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. If you're scared of the all 4 elements, you become a reverse avatar! Amazing. The secret power of not controlling any element. Of avoiding all the elements even. It's our job as players to piss and pester our DM as much as possible. It's inevitable. The players are always gonna do things that the DM would have never expected. Things that will make the DM put their hands on their face, holding their forehead like, why? Why must this happen to me? But true, I don't know if I have shown a lot of them, but some of the tokens that we're using in the campaign, I made them. I made the token for the giant, by the way. I made a sprite. Let me see. We've got some tokens and thingies. Where is it? There it is. Ta-da! There's the giant! We found this guy yesterday! It was difficult! Show my wife which one of your wives. You've got like 2 wives. Like Rose? There's Rose's token. This is Lime's character. Goth wife, there she is. Yeah. Perfection. There's also this is Fran. This is the one that almost died yesterday, but fortunately she survived. This player has DMing myself, your expectation is A, B, but the player will do Z, yep. Not even B, it's always gonna be something completely different. The Gator versus a kid in a fight, he throws an ugly Power Ranger monster off a cliff, and a mini Power Ranger monster ends up falling off the cliff after yelling Otosan. Wait, what? I think I've never seen that one. That sounds kind of funny out of context. There's also our lizard. This is Quetz, the lizard from our party. Then this is Elaine. She's the DM's character. And then there's my character. Wait. My character's over here. This is the party. Look at them. I know I've shown these sprites before, but I've done a lot of other sprites also for the campaign. The lizard is a lizard wearing a lizard suit. It's very chaotic. I think he's the most chaotic person of the party. And then there's also... I made this sprite for like generic enemies. Do you still stream your sessions? Yeah, we streamed the one yesterday. Yup. We also put them on YouTube. Let me get the channel. They are in Spanish, but all the chapters so far are over here. And then there's also... Oh yeah, we also found these two the other day. These two have to do with things from the previous campaign, and I cried. There's some links between the current campaign and the previous, and every time something happens, we're all like pointing at the screen like, oh my god, no way. Then there's also this guy. He's got a version with glasses also, because this is the cooler sprite. This is an actual character from the previous campaign, and now he's like accompanying the party in the background. Also, sometimes we give him the chicken that we have in the party right now, so he just goes like this. This guy has so much aura, look at him. It's amazing. The chicken. He's an absolute unit. The chicken too, we all love the chicken. The chicken was kind of funny because it was something that Lime's character was planning. So Lime's character is a vampire, right? She needs to drink blood. But of course, she doesn't want to bite the members of the party. So she thought, I'm gonna buy a chicken and I'm gonna eat the chicken. But then, we all got attached to the chicken. And now the chicken is one of us. The mistake was giving the chicken a name. We gave the chicken a name and there was no going back. Now the chicken is one of us. No, you can't eat the chicken! This is our friend. So leveling better watch out, there's a new hurricane in town. What level is the chicken? The chicken is like level 0, it has 1 HP. But it's still one of us. This chicken wants to be a hero, so we're gonna help this chicken become a hero. Right now we're exploring a continent that's kind of cursed and you can get lost very easily in it. So we're using the chicken to guide us. Then there's also this lady over here. She's the person who has contracted us to explore this weird continent. And also she's a dragon. She's a very cool dragon lady. Very tall, by the way. She's also a bit traumatized because of things of the past. So we're dealing with a lot of that right now. I have a feeling that she's gonna make me cry a lot. I just know it. Already happened. The continent of course memes. Yo, Galicia, welcome! How's it going? Are you sure it's not a bard? Because chickens have drumsticks. That's a very good point. Can we turn pechugas into a bard? Maybe we could turn the chicken into a bard. Yeah, the chicken is called pechugas, by the way. It just means chicken breast. And then there's also... What did you hear about traumatized dragon lady? Yeah! This lady over here. I do have some doodles of the characters also. Wait. Yeah, there she is. If delicious, why cute? Exactly! Exactly! Chicken cute. We cannot eat the chicken. Ah, ojalá que ya no te llamen más del trabajo. Ahora solo descansito. Run a story. Paying for a party of clowns to confront my traumatizing past. Yep. If cute, why delicious? No! Not the reverse Uno card. She's cool. Also, she's very tall. She has a lot of aura also. There's also... Do I have any other... I think I've got some other arts. Wait. Well, I've got this art of the party. Ta-chan! Tall party is important for me, but there's something preventing the dragon lady from being my waifu, and it's that she's kinda taken, but not exactly. She's like her backstory has to do with that. She's got some tragic Yuri going on there. Show the enemies. Oh yeah, the rival party. I've got the rival party also. Ta-chan. There's the rival party. It is complicated, yeah. It is very complicated. It also has to do with things from the previous campaign, so we are like, oh no, we're all gonna cry with these. Our DM has us on a chokehold with the blood. you ever created your own campaign? Yeah, I've been DM of a campaign before. I haven't finished it yet. I do have most of it planned, but it's hard to find the moment to do the sessions. But we did like 10 or 11 sessions or so far. Yeah. I picked to see a little and I see my lizard. There's your lizard. Ugrim. Sasuga Yomi liking tall ladies. I mean, of course. There should be more tall ladies, like everywhere. There should be more. Just saying. Tell them about the ship. Oh, what do you mean the ship that Rose has? So Rose has a. Speaking of tall ladies, Rose has a someone living rent-free in her head. There's a member of the rival party that she ended up fighting a little bit, and now there's a ship going on there. And Lime also has that ship living rent-free in her head, so... There should be more tall ladies. You mean like everyone else. She wants a change, but she doesn't want to go first. Hey, but I've made a lot of tall lady characters. I am doing my part. I'm doing my part, okay? So create my own story campaign on Discord, but haven't had time to finish it. It's difficult. Also, for me being a DM is quite difficult. I'm very bad at improvising, so I'm always super nervous when I have to be the DM. I want to practice more, maybe do one-shots so it's less work, but it's also complicated. Being DM is hard. I'm doing my part. But my characters count! My characters, if they are tall ladies, they count. It means there are more tall ladies thanks to me. And... oh, I've got the tokens of the characters here also. This is the rival party. I've got the little tokens here also. Dun. To be fair, Yomi was the one who campaigned for me to make my OC taller and taller. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. More leg. There had to be more leg. Dun. There they are. These are the sprites of the rival party. We haven't seen them in a while because they are not in the cursed continent. They are back in the city where we have our guild. But we hope to see them again. Yeah, thank you. I really enjoy doing these little sprites. I've got some more. Some of like random allies and enemies. We've got this guy. This was like the boss of the first arc. And then there's also this guy here, that's a member of the guild. And I think that's all of them? I think that's all of them. Those are all the ones I've made. Yeah. Lime really likes these two characters. And I think that's all. For those who haven't seen the fire giant, you can see the fire giant again. This was the boss that we fought yesterday. Ta-tan! You have this guy and this guy here, but you have this guy here. What? This guy! It took me a moment. Not yet. Only this guy won. Is that a dwarven woman? It's a giant. It's a fire giant. But if it had been a dwarf, it could have been a dwarven woman if it was small. But this guy is a giant. So yeah. Yumi's only changing the game into writing sessions without anyone noticing. 8 months later, they see their adventures in one of our games. I mean, I would ask for permission if I did that. But, you know, it's kind of the dream, adapting the sessions of the D&D campaign to a game or visual novel. It would be so cool. But I think that's all that I've got. Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've got the designs of the rivals. Ta-chan! This guy puns in my streamer chat. Only this guy won. That's the only this guy I have seen completely thanks to Kair. I also watched the anime a long time ago, but then watching the game was a bit different. Yeah. Let's see. Do I have anything else? Oh, I've got the chibis, true. I've got the chibis of the party. Hehehe. And I finished some time ago also chibis of the rivals. They haven't even shown up that much, but they live rent-free in our heads. Ta-chan! Ibaraki, my envelope must be worth to of me. Good luck. Next time that we see them, we're gonna see what happens. I'm excited to see them again. Because these characters, they also have to do with the previous campaign. They are like parallel versions of characters that were villains in the previous campaign. And now they are just our silly rivals. Have you shown them? Yes, I have shown. I'm not gonna say it. Yes. We love Pechugas so much. Pechugas is our friend. This is Pechugas. It's so stupid. One day you'll be a hero, Pechugas. You will be a hero. Everyone believes in you. Wait, I need to put it like this. This is how it should be. This is how things should be. This has big aura. Okay, I'm gonna continue the chibis meanwhile. Wait. I need to stop getting distracted. It's too late now. Yeah. D&D has already taken over. There's an old man holding a chicken. It's too late. Work was never an option. You know, I can tell a little bit while I continue the chibis because not too long ago, things of my character's backstory were finally revealed. At last, after like 5 years of having to keep the backstory secret, some things already came to light. Okay, I guess there is a meme I can show related to that because I made a meme about this. Let me see if I can find it. So, this is kind of a summary of the party and some revelations there has been. Surprise! My character was not always a robot. Things happen. Wonder, she Chicken attack, yes! Yes, we added that song to the playlist! That song is totally... totally... We have a playlist about songs that we kind of associate to the campaign. That song is there because of the chicken. Because we memed that we would do a chicken attack with pechugas. He's a rob elf, yes. My character is a rob elf. Not an elf anymore, but now... Well, he'll get better, I think. I think he's still processing things. I wish I could yodel so I could sing that song. That song's so good. You should know that a man with the power of nature will bring you to the end of your luck. You should know by my stride and the that you're about to be completely forced to give up. Chicken attack. I can't yodel. I don't remember the entire lyrics. Yeah, we played a campaign in Spanish, yeah. It's in Spanish. Yeah, Lime kinda guessed it. Lime had a feeling that there was something, but I had to keep it secret. How did your full party complete that after saying the joke with a straight face? We did laugh a lot at the moment. We ended up laughing a lot at the moment. Don't worry, it did happen. We have just assumed that Pechugas now is part of the party. There's no other way of looking at it. We're professional at clownery, yeah. Real elves were the friends we made along the way, yeah. Yo-hooo, princess, welcome! How's it going? The chicken only needs a rat and a pig friend. I just sent the rat attack song earlier today to the members of the campaign, being like, look, this is what will happen when my character gets kidnapped and all the rest of the party tries to rescue him, only to have to summon the patron god. That we always end up saying that is a bit like a rat. That's gonna be a rat attack. Yo, Firestorm, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I hope you've been doing well. Ow! My elbow! Ah! It was kind of funny because it's like that this happened multiple times. Because at first Rose looked like an elf, but she's a vampire. It also turned out that the one we thought was an elf in the party also turned out to not be an elf, she's just in disguise. And then it turns out that the robot was actually an elf. It's just really funny. I do have some doodles of him as an elf, wait. He looks very, very tired. Let me see. Where is it? I can't find the file. Oh, it's this one. I drew the familiar. The familiar of my character the other day. Ta-da! A little bug. And there's also... Oh yeah, there's the guy. Ta-da! He's also a vampire and an evil. Vampire and evil? Maybe not yet. Yeah, that was not the elf. This one is the elf. This was him. He just looks very tired. That's the elf, yeah. The other was just the familiar. We've got also a bunch of funny familiars in the party. Because Rose has a dog that is totally evil. And Fran has a penguin plushie that is also empty inside. Like, you look at the eyes of the penguin and there's nothing. The dog is called Little Lord of Darkness. If everything in this world is either chicken or crocodile, then are elves chicken or crocodile? I guess it depends on the elf. If we think about my character specifically, he's chicken crocodile. Because being a druid, he can turn into anything. It depends on the class of the elf. But it's true, everything in this world is chicken or crocodile. That's something that the more days pass, the more I realize is the truth. Look at Saravina, she's clearly crocodile. She's got pointed teeth. Do you think Colonel will like the Pollo Cocodrilo song? I don't know. The song itself, he would be like, okay. I don't think he would have any thoughts about it in particular. Okay, I think the shadows are done. Creo que las sombras ya están. Finally. Okay, let's paint lines and finally finish this chibi. This took a while. Are you sure you don't want to paint Sarabin a little more? I don't know, I've got so many other characters to paint also. I've gotten distracted a lot in this stream. I need to do some progress. You should draw that meme about running with a pack of wild lesbians. That's literally the party. Can you share the episode of the campaign of Pechugas? Wait, let me see if I can find which one it is really fast. It's the one, I think it was the one when we were about to depart for the cursed continent. I think I can find it. It was at the end. It might have been 28. It might have been this one. But it was at the end of the chapter, so you're gonna have to check around the last hour of the chapter or so. Bye bye Nami, take care! Thank you so much for coming! 2008? Wait, what? 2008? No, 28, chapter 28. It's episode number 28. And then there was also one one episode not long ago when, well, one session where we got captured by some people, and they asked us why we had a chicken with us. And we were like, it's a friend. And they were like, oh, okay. I need to rewatch the Pechugas chapter. Vagones y mazmorras! That one was really good too. In the episode Vagones y mazmorras, which means vagons and dungeons. Dungeons and vagons, I guess would be the translation. We went to the mines. We entered some mines that we wanted to explore to find an ancient forge that was connected to them, and we ended up having to fight mimic, I think. We ended up having to fight a mimic that had camouflage as a wagon. Ooh, for dragon, that's true. It sounds like Ooh for dragon. Dungeons and wagons! Like kids at heart, we yearn for the mines. So true. I've always yearned for the mines. No joke. So we were investigating in the mines, and our lizard Quetz found a very shiny rock. And of course he decided to try getting the rock. Turns out the rock was in a wagon that was a mimic disguised as a wagon. So the mimic ate him and we had to save him, and the fight ended up being in like the rails of the wagon. It was one of those fights on rails. It was so intense. It was really cool. A high-speed fight, yep. Never want to forget the part the wagon mimic started going "Nyee" when going away. It was like suddenly the wagon kinda closed on the lizard and then started moving in the rails, and then we all slowly turned around to see that happening. We're like, oh no. And we started going after the wagon. It was so intense. Too Fast to Ooh, Chapter 1, Dungeons and Wagons. It's been really cool so far. You had to catch up to it before they were wagon. No, quits! We would have lost him forever. Funny thing, at the end of those rails, there was no stop. The mimic ended up crashing against the door of the place we were trying to get to. It just crashed and got destroyed. Fortunately, we were able to save our little lizard in time before that happened. And then we were punished with emotional damage. Because in the place that we wanted to investigate, those ruins that had the forge, we found things related to the previous campaign in a way that really hurts. The thing is, in the previous campaign we had found out that there had been like previous incarnations of our characters that were like civilization living in a rift between worlds, and we were like more or less the same as our characters, except of course with some difference because they were different people and all that. But it turned out that they had like fought each other, and the group ended up destroyed. They kind of like destroyed themselves. It was really tragic. So turns out that they were not originally from that rift between worlds. They were from the world that we are playing in right now. So the things that we're discovering about the other incarnations of our characters of the previous campaign. It's hard to explain. I don't know how to explain it too well. I feel like it's a bit confusing. So it's like indirect damage that our previous characters are doing to us now. Because even though they are not the same characters, they are still in a way the same. So it hurts. I even made a design for the previous incarnation of Mayu. Wonder if I can show it. I think I've got it around here. Wait. Mayu. Wait. Maybe I have a way to find it. Give me a sec. Oh, found it. I made a design for Dragon Mayu. She's so pretty. I need to draw her again. I will have to draw a chibi of all the Mayus at some point. If I'm gonna make all the alternate versions in Paint Monday too, I'm gonna have to draw all the Mayus. I really like how this design turned out. She's so pretty. I love her hair. That's true, she looks a little bit fish-like. You're right. It's the scales. She looks a bit mermaid-like. I wanna draw her again. Quiero dibujarla otra vez, la Mayo Dragona. But first I need to finish Sarabina finally. Let's go. Yeah, she's a little bit meant to be a bit like a Chinese dragon. She's a jade dragon, so I guess it fits. If I find out more about her in the campaign that we are playing, I'm gonna cry. I miss Mayo so much. This works. Yeah, I guess I can just paint everything here in this green. Oh, forgot this. Don't worry, Yum, you can see Mayo again in 2 months. That's true, because it's gonna be the month of Mayo. You're right. I should try to finish the Mayo month challenge this year. I wanna draw her again. It's gonna be Mayo month. Yeah, you spelled it well with an I. Yeah. Cannot, you will be busy. That's true. I will still be busy. I will be busy. I'm always busy, to be honest, so if I can, I will try, and if not, then next year it is. There will be a line forcing you to go get coffee. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? There's gonna be a line forcing me to go outside. I am fine with that. I missed the line. Soon, only 2 more months. Yeah, it's been a long time. Let's go! I finished! We're done with Saravina finally! Maybe I can add, wait, some shiny parts. Since it's metal, I guess we can add some stuff. At least a little bit like this. Good job! Good job painting! My painting time is not over yet. Still gotta keep painting for a while. There we go. It looks a lot cooler like that, a lot more like metal, I think. Perfect. Tomorrow's kite will decide if he wants to shade. Yeah, leave it to the kite of tomorrow. Okay, Saravina is done. We can now update the OC count. Wait, no, there's a little something. This and this. Feel like maybe also I can make this a little bit darker, I think. I think like this it's good. we go. Let's update the Yoshi count. It's here. 285. Okay, now I've got options. I could continue with the rest of the characters, but with how much this has taken, maybe I kind of feel like trying something else. Maybe we can sketch the next characters instead. Because now that we have added 3 more characters to this list, we need to get these up to date. These sketches were up to date until today. And I guess that means I can also show you guys a little bit of the stuff that I've got from the game of the game jam. Hey. I think I could show a little something, because there's a title screen that I finished, and maybe I can show that because the characters show up there. Let's see. I could show the title screen itself here. You think you could tell the Star Collector I love them? I can tell them, yeah. They would be glad. So... What's these? Done! There's the title screen of the project I'm working on at the moment. My game for the game jam. I really like how it turned out. I really like it so far. And these are the 3 characters that I'm gonna add to the list. So I'm gonna have to sketch them. Yeah. Let's go. I really like how it turned out. Quite happy with it. And I've got the title screen right here for reference. So we're gonna take them and we're gonna put them here. Yeah, thank you. And I guess now we gotta sketch them. I guess I'm gonna put them here. So, I'll be doing that first, I think. For the poses, maybe? I wanna try to give them chibis that I can also use to accompany maybe the Itch.io page of the project, or in general posts about the project. Yeah, it would be nice to be able to use them also for that. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to think about the pose that is a little bit like splash art. Very impressive pixel art, thank you! I'm really happy with how it turned out. It feels so different from how I usually do pixel art, because this is very simple pixel art compared to what I usually do. This is like much more flat colors with just a few lines, but I really like how it looks. I'm really happy with how it's turning out so far. Can't wait to show more of it. Okay. The first character that we need to draw is this one over here. During development, I've been calling this character the hero. It took me a long time to find like default names for them, because you're gonna be able to choose their names in the game. You can choose the names of the two characters and also their genders. I'm trying to practice how to do that in RPG Maker, trying to use variables to change like the dialogue depending on your choices. And so far it's working. So far I've managed to build the system well and it works. Yeah. I like to learn new things every time I make a new RPG Maker project. And that's what I'm trying to learn this time, doing something a bit more visual novel-like. But no, the adventurer, don't call them that, no! I'm gonna remove the option to change their names. That's it. I know people are gonna give them silly names. This cannot be. I already thought that could happen. It's a risk I'm gonna have to be willing to take, of people giving them silly names. Pupan pasta, ravioli and cannelloni. I can't believe this. Naming the character the chicken. Can't believe this. Pechugas, is that you? Finally, Pechugas is gonna have to be a hero. It's gonna be able to be a hero. Oh wait. This was not working. Exactly, Pechugas wanted to be a hero. Now Pechugas will be able to fulfill her dream. Bye bye life, take care! Thank you so much for coming! And good luck with work! Trying to think of the pose. And I don't know. Maybe something a bit like, I have an idea. I'll have to think if it's worth it to let people change their names. Maybe I'm gonna have to leave their default names if people are gonna give them silly names. But poop and pasta. I guess poop and pasta do deserve to go on an adventure too. Hi. I'll think about it. I'll think about allowing poop and pasta to go on an adventure. Okay, I'm kind of struggling with starting the pose. Maybe I should do the pose really fast first. Wait. Okay, the head was also like kinda too big. Ah yes, Poop McDinglefart, noble hero from the McDinglefart family. We can entrust our futures to Poop McDinglefart, for sure. Our hero, our chosen one. Have you seen that D&D skin? Oh, I haven't seen that, no? I'm gonna have to think well about leaving the option to change their names, jokes aside, because I think it's something to take in consideration if it's gonna add to the adventure or maybe break the immersion a little bit. Because if it ends up detracting from the story, maybe... I wonder if it's better to not give the option and just leave their default names. Charlie only care about naming the protagonist. Right. In this case, the thing though... Okay, so... a little bit about... I guess I can tell a little bit about the project because... You know, the theme of the jam is subverting expectations, right? Usually... Well, not subverting expectations, going beyond expectations. It's more like that, yeah. The thing about this story I'm making is that the protagonist is not the hero. The protagonist is the friend of the hero. So I guess that kind of changes things a little bit. If I had to describe it in some way, a little bit of a summary or a pitch of the project, I guess it would be: what if Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers was Lord of the Rings and the protagonist was Sam? It's kind of like that. That's all I can say about it. I guess maybe I can make a poll at some point, because I think it's important. Naming the characters is funny, but I do fear that maybe it may detract from the mood of the story. Because imagine that you named your characters something super silly like poop and pasta, and then the story starts going like super sad. It would be hard to take it seriously, right? Let's see. I'm not too sure about the pose still. I don't know. I think I can redo it a bit better. Let's try to get a pose right from the beginning. Because I do have an idea for a possible pose. So maybe trying to go with that from the beginning can help. Make them wielding a machine gun. Amazing. That would change the mood of the story completely differently. It would make the game a lot shorter, definitely. Let's see if we can go figure out the pose bit by bit. So maybe if we make it focused on the sword from the beginning. Nah, there's still something I don't quite like about it. Kinda stuck with that. Maybe it would be a good idea to continue painting the other chibis. Maybe I'm not super inspired for their poses yet. I'll try to think of something while I work on the game jam. You know what? More finished characters means more finished characters, like Ruby said. Let's continue with this instead. At least I've been able to show a little bit of what I've got. I really like how the title screen is going. At least this one's not gonna take as much as Saravina. Maybe we can even finish the final row today. I should add decoration to the cards. Maybe I'll improvise a card pack really fast. Wait, we've got the references. True. We can now get 3 Saravina's reference. Didn't I forget anything? No. All good then. Let's go. Oh, and I also need this one. Now the screen is super cluttered. There we go. Something I really like about her design is the pink gradient, because the tips are like a stronger and darker pink. And she's gonna look kinda different. Wait, did I forget part of the hair? I think I did. Wait. Here, there's a bit of the hair that is missing. There we go. It's a little bit lower though. Here. There we go. Now the light. Maybe in the other monitor I'm gonna see the difference a little bit more. It's barely visible here. There we go. It's not only trouble with the dark colors, the light colors also have way less contrast. Ah, why is this screen the way it is? There we go. We can use this one for shadows. There we go. Yoko Jose, welcome! ¿Qué tal? Welcome to the stream. I'm working on my characters today. Doing some progress. So far we finished one of them because I've been slow getting distracted with everything. Oh wait, I did the colors here a bit different. I made it more yellow in the first chibi. I'll change it for the yellow, I think. This way they are a bit more consistent. Cambiaré el color de la camisa por el más amarillo, como en el primer chibi. Se quedan más consistentes las dos. Y todo bien. He estado siendo muy productiva últimamente. No he hecho mucho stream porque he estado trabajando en una game jam. Y luego seguiré trabajando en eso. Porque mi trabajo nunca termina. Pero hoy toca chibis. No tengo que olvidarme de que tengo un reto que no se acaba nunca, que tengo que acabar. Hearing your Spanish accent make me want to marry a Spain girl. There's a lot of Spanish accents though. You're gonna have to think wisely. Because there's a lot of different kinds of Spanish accents. Spanish girl, save me. I have the Spanish seagull accent, yeah, that's my accent. I am loosely related to seagulls. They are my cousins. Las gaviotas son mis primas. Ok, this is definitely going way faster. Esto definitivamente está yendo mucho más rápido ahora. ¿Quién lo diría? Que no distraerse 50 veces mientras dibujas hace que las cosas vayan más rápido. Who would have thought that not getting distracted every time that you try to draw, it makes things go faster. That's curious. Take care, Mono! Good luck with work! Thank you so much for coming! I hope it goes well. Here. There we go. This is definitely taking way less. I also really like the combination of her hair color with her eyes. Feels very flower-like, I think. Siento que queda muy bien el color de sus ojos con el de su pelo. Como que se ve un poco como de flor. There we go. I'm just realizing how different I'm drawing the chibis now compared to before. Without trying, my style of chibis has changed a little bit. Sin intentarlo, mi estilo de chibis ha cambiado un poquito con el tiempo desde que empecé el reto del lunes de color. Siento que ahora hay cosas que me quedan como un poco más largas. The face at least looks way longer here. Oh, I think I like it more like this. I guess we can fix it a little bit. It's gonna look a little bit less long. The chibis are evolving. This was the true Yomi Mon all along. We're doing a gotta catch them all after all. Both of them are cute, thank you. I don't like both of them, yeah. They are cute in a different way, and also if they look a bit different, it's also because the characters themselves are different. That also affects how a chibi looks, because I try to make them look as much as I can like the characters. I don't want all the chibis to look the same, because after all, every character is different. Once you're done with the list, you totally should compare your first few drawings to the latest ones. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. After 5 years of drawing chibis, there's bound to be differences, yeah. There's gonna be a lot of differences, I feel. Even now, if we compare them to the first ones, I do feel like there are already some differences. And we are like 2/3 of the way. One day I do want to make the Yomimon. It would be so cool. I would only have to do a bunch of sprites and putting everything together. But it might be fun. It's definitely an achievement that this is still going. There's so many. Let's see. Oh yeah, the cards. What do we do with the cards? Sad they made the Hexmania look normal in the ZA trailer. Wait, what? But she's perfect! She looks super cute! I love the new Hexmaniac. I think I like her more than the previous Hexmaniac, and I already liked the previous one a lot, but the new Hexmaniac, holy shit. What? Oh my god. Still stuck in the past. It's okay, you can prefer the old one. That is perfectly fair. The old one had very nice energy, you could say. The unhingedness is her charm. But the new Hexmaniac, she's so perfect. She looks a bit older and she's adorable. And the hair is just also perfect. I need to see more of her. So there's people that have the headcanon that she's the old Hexmaniac's mom. And that's very cute. You know, makes her even better, just saying. That's a theory I can get behind, right? It is a good theory. I approve. I haven't even seen the rest of the trailer, I'm gonna be honest. I've only seen the Hexmaniac. To be honest, I don't need to see anything else. I feel like I've already seen everything that I need to see about it. Soy Yomi. But the first thing I saw that day was a screenshot of the Hexmaniac and I was like, wait, where is this from? Oh wait, they released a trailer today! And then I never watched the trailer. Because it was like, okay, that's fine. I already know what I need to know from the trailer. I don't need anything else. Okay. This could be a bit desaturated. Let me try to get the color here right. There we go. Hold on. Why are there so many white pixels around here? No. Lots of unpainted pixels. There was also a Digimon trailer the other day. The new anime protagonist will wear Crocs! No way. They wouldn't. They wouldn't do that. I remember seeing a Digimon meme not long ago, and I think it was because of that trailer, but first thing I hear about it. Now that I know there was a trailer, maybe that's why I saw that meme. I'm thinking. I also saw they released the Galleon teaser for Gramlu Fantasy Versus. And I'm gonna be here waiting patiently for the Ilsa trailer. I need to see how she's gonna be in Versus. I need that. We need the Yomimon trailer. We need Yomimon in general. I wanna make Yomimon someday. It would be really fun. I think I would enjoy doing the sprites, even if it takes a long time. Like, I remember we talked about these in a stream not long ago, but making one of the next Paint Mondays, doing all my characters as sprites, that could be an excuse to make all the sprites for Yomimon, wouldn't it? Wait, where's the... I need to get this color. Wait, is it? I can just get the one from here. But this is so blurry. It's incredibly blurry. Patiently waiting for the day someone in Cygames headquarters decides to say, hey, we should add Rosamia to Versus. Maybe they should, you know, as an idea, as a suggestion. I think that would be really cool. I'm so happy that she's gonna get an event though. Finally. Finally Rosamia content after years and years. There we go. I didn't paint the borders here in the other. I want to try to make them as similar as possible with how I painted them. This way they're not gonna look so different if I put them side by side. Welcome back, Makayo! How's it going? Pass the scatter to climb the RSR's SSR ladders lowest to get the 5-star. Yeah, it's been so long. She deserved it. She deserved it so much. At least she has a yukata version, and that yukata version is super pretty. Now we only need playable Celeste. So true. Ah, one more year of waiting. One more year without playable Celeste. Every anniversary that passes in Gramblue Fantasy is like, another year of not releasing playable Celeste. I see. Terrible. What about playable Yomi? I don't know, maybe the day they decide to do a crossover or something. Imagine. It would be cool, I think. Playable Celeste will look like Monica. I'll take anything at this point. At this point, I don't mind if she looks like Monica or whatever. I need playable Celeste. Even if it's like the sheep form, I'll take that. I'll take the sheep form. I even have like Valentine's cards from the cards that they give for when you send you can buy like the Valentine's cards by sending like digital chocolate to the Granblue characters, and I've got some of the Celeste ship form. Imagine if we were able to pull for Euroseas. But no, that would mean putting them in a gacha. I would never put them in a gacha. Closest thing I would do is Yomi Moon. But a gacha, never. I would never do that to them. She's still eligible? Heard they removed a lot of characters from the Choco thingy. Yeah, that's true. I don't know if she is. It's been a couple years since I last ordered anything from the Valentine's campaign, so I'm not sure if she's still there, but I hope so. If she's not, I will be very sad. They just keep doing her dirty every single time. It's really sad. I guess we'll know in some months when the cards arrive to the people who ordered them. Okay, the back of the cards. To do. Guess we can go with something simple. Do you think Celeste would get more screen time with how popular Fairy is? They put Fairy everywhere, but then they forget about Celeste and how they had like kinda said some things in the Fate episodes, like, oh, maybe Celeste is still around in some way because of, you know, maybe Maybe fairy has something to do with Celeste, and then they never elaborate on that. I'm sad. I'm really sad. Like, come on, do something. It's been so long. I'll just improvise something fast. If I had like $1 for every time I've had to improvise a card back in the past year, I would have like $4. It has happened way more than for the rest of my existence in the past year for some reason. It's kind of funny. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? Stracciatella! I really like stracciatella. I also like green apple a lot. There was a place I used to go that had very good green apple ice cream. But my go-to flavor is always stracciatella. Hehe. Yo-hooo Moon, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm improvising the back of a card. More or less. I guess this makes them look like playing cards, but they are not playing cards. How do you even design the back of a tarot card? I've done that before with the cards of La Gran Art, but it's hard. I guess maybe something a bit more circle. Or maybe like these we can... Yeah. This works, I guess. Chocomint deserves more love. I've heard good things about Chocomint. Like, it's very underrated. And there's people who say it tastes like toothpaste. But I don't know from... I think I've eaten it at some point, but I don't remember. And I don't remember it being bad. At least my perception of Chocomint ice cream is not a bad opinion. Yeah, now it looks a lot more complete, I think. That's better. I'm eating green apples right now. Hehe. I have powers. I can guess. Someone who hates the taste of mint paste, those people are wrong. Chocomint is the exception for you. Sometimes it happens, and even if you dislike something, sometimes there's foods that have the flavor of that thing that actually tastes good. It's kind of like cheesecake for me, because cheesecake doesn't taste like cheese. Cheesecake tastes like cake. There we go. I guess I can kind of paint the rest normally. I have powers I can get. I have the power to read minds, but I'm still training, so I can only read my own. Yep. I mean, it's true. I can read my own mind. My powers are connecting to the morphogenetic field. Have you guys heard about the morphogenetic field? It's a Zero Escape reference. Very underrated series of games. I really recommend it. Zero Escape's so good. Fancy words. Replace her cards with Uno cards. Imagine she's gonna read the tarot cards with Uno cards. Speaking of Zero Escape, it's on Steam. I really recommend it. I'm gonna get the link because I feel the need to seriously recommend it. I do know some fancy words like mitochondria. The powerhouse of the cell? That mitochondria? Can I get an autograph? This game! Guys, you need to check out Zero Escape. It's so good! It's so good! It's very underrated, but it's one of those it's one of those, what's the word? Sagas? Game series? That people who like it a lot. It has very dedicated fans, even if they are a few. I really recommend it, so good. Let's draw the other card. Play Faraway Story, there's Zero Escape. Also Faraway Story. Everyone should check out Faraway Story. It hasn't been updated since 2018. Someday. The creator is now working on another game, so I'm here just waiting. I also really want to play the other game when it comes out, but I'm here waiting on Faraway Story forever. Someday it will be complete. Someday. Sounds like a faraway time. Haha. But Supercalifragilistic. Oh my god, Mary Poppins. I remember that movie. I watched it a lot years ago. The cards could be better, I think. I could add another decoration to them. Maybe a star or something. I'll add in another layer. Yomi Poppins! Where's my dimensional bag? I need the dimensional bag. Wait, doesn't that make Doraemon kinda like Mary Poppins? I have a dimensional bag for OCs, so true. I wouldn't be able to fit them all otherwise in my head. I have a dimensional mind to keep all my OCs in it. Doraemon is Mary Poppins' cousin. It makes a lot of sense. Okay, I think with this star it looks a little bit better. Stars always fit well in these kind of designs. There we go. Now we just need paint the blue of the cards. Every Isekai prota has a dimensional bag. Does that mean Mary Poppins is a... No way. Wait, but do they have dimensional bags? I don't remember any Isekai protagonist with a dimensional bag. Is Mary Poppins an Isekai? Is Doraemon an Isekai? For Doraemon? In a way, a different time can kinda count as a different world, doesn't it? Time travel is kind of a Isekai formula. Yo, Luis! Yes! We're super close. But bro, I don't think we're gonna hit 300 before the end of the stream. We're still quite far away from that. Maybe in some weeks we'll reach 300. Soon. They have an inventory ring or what have you. That's true, I guess a lot of them have inventories. Wait a second, that made me think of something. Homestuck. Homestuck is an isekai. That just means you didn't believe hard enough. Well, also that I got distracted a lot. But it's okay, it's fine. We'll get it done eventually. That's another one finished, by the way. Oh wait. These also. Captcha logs a Yomi. Oh my god, captcha log. It's been so long since I heard that word. What's your Siladex system? How was that? How did that go? The different inventory systems. Oh my god. This brings me back a lot. I think we can get rid of this rep, and now we can move on to the next one. Siladex. Man, I really liked Homestuck when I was reading it. When you think about it, it is actually a good story, but I never finished it. I kind of left it around quite close to the end. There was one point where I just never continued. It was like, I don't know, don't really feel like reading it anymore. And then I forgot about it. We'll miss this page so much. Yeah, it's okay. More pages will come. This page was a good one. There were a lot of characters that I like. Yeah, I guess I can still read it. I could still read the ending of Homestuck, but I can barely remember where I left it. It was the part with the tricksters. Kinda just forgot to continue from there. But especially the early Homestuck. I feel very nostalgic about that. My bookmark save point links broke after Homestuck got sold. Wait, what? It got sold? I know that people made a what's it called? Like a compendium of everything. I don't know if compendium is the word. There's like a collection of all the Homestuck things. I know also that since Flash died, Flash the animation thing died, the flashes of Homestuck had to be replaced by videos. That might be also part of why some pages broke. But no idea if the page is still up. I know there's like that collection that has everything in it that is like, I don't remember if it was like multiple gigabytes. But it had everything, it had all the pages, it had the flashes. I think it even had some of the music. The music was so good. Got sold to Viz Media, not so sure anymore. I have no idea. Honestly, kind of lost track of what happened to Homestuck. I know that there's been the video game has been continuing, Hive Swap. I know they also were making Homestuck 2 and we're gonna release it once it was completely done. I don't know. Really lost track of Homestuck. Now all the old Homestuck fans are with Deltarune and Undertale, so it's the pipeline. That's such a good game. Taught me to be careful around stairs. I told you about stairs, bro. I warned you about stairs. It was I warned you about stairs. I told you, dog. We have a lot of characters. Not more than 500. It's not more than 500 yet. Disney comes into with an offer to buy them. Will you sell the Yomi bears? No, never. These characters are part of me. I don't think I would ever sell them. Gotta go sleep since it's 3 AM now. Good night, Makoyo! Thank you so much for coming! Have a good night! I think I'm gonna finish this one and I'll leave it here for today. At least it will have been 3 finished characters despite the distractions. You're showing the Disney Channel symbol at the corner of the screen. Oh my god. You are watching Disney Channel. No. Like, these characters are basically a big part of me. All the stories that I want to tell and the characters in them, I think they are way too personal to entrust them to a company. No selling, not even for 2,000 only. I think they would have to pay me a lot more to convince me. Yeah, for legal purposes, I'm joking. Yeah, this channel is completely not related, completely unrelated to Disney or any other companies. This is just me being silly. €2,000 is not that different from $2,000, but no, that's not much. That's not nearly enough. But I would never sell them. I love my characters. What if they give you a whole bucket of chicken nuggets? Depends, how big is the bucket? We need to talk specifics. Wait, I'm gonna get the color from up here. There we go. A bucket-sized bucket. Like the large boulder, the size of a small boulder. Wait, no, it was the opposite. A small boulder the size of a large boulder. $10,000? Nah, that's not nearly enough. If I want Funko Pops of my characters, I will make them myself. I would rather have Nendroids of them, I think. It would be so cute to have someday a figurine of one of my characters. I would love that. I need to work hard for that. The bucket would be 1.5 to 2 bananas tall. Nothing would be nearly enough. Nah, would need to be way bigger. They are not gonna convince me that easily. I'm gonna paint the eye in another layer, this way I'm not gonna accidentally erase half of the shading like sometimes has happened. Yo, Oliver, welcome! It's not Disney Channel, okay? It's a joke. For legal purposes, we're joking, okay? Welcome to the stream! How's it going? I'm Yomi and you're watching Yomi Gardenia channel. I hope they will forgive me for this. What time is Wizards of Waverly Place coming on? Maybe in a couple hours after Pain Monday ends. Who's that Yumimon? It's Emma. I used to be Butcher, by the way. Yay! Glad to see you. Take note of that. Sometimes with the change of name, there may be times I won't recognize some people. So thank you for letting me know. Used to be Nirvana, by the way. No way, I would have never guessed. Despite everything, it's still you. It was a joke, but Disney executive I'm talking to is interested. As long as they don't make me sell my characters. My characters are not for sale. I would never sell them. I need to make their stories first anyways. Some show called Yomi's Garden or something, yeah. Might be new in the programming. Wonder what it's about. Must be about gardening or something. Okay, we're gonna paint the inside of the hair in this more purplish color. I feel like purple works very well for shading brown. Purple works very well for shading a lot of colors, but especially with brown, that is a bit difficult to shade with other colors. I feel like it fits very well. Since her palette in general is very brown, because even the uniform has a lot of brown. Look, it gives her a bit more of color. You know what channel was even better than the Disney Channel? Disney. I never watched either of them, to be honest. Disney was better as well as Jetix. I never watched any of those, actually. I think we did have a lot of those here also, but I never watched them because I was more of a super tres person. We had here in Catalonia, we had our own channel for cartoons and things. And anime, we had so much anime. Even if I missed out on a lot of things from the Disney channels, Super Dress was great. We had so many series, we had so much anime. I watched Doremi and I didn't need anything else. Everyone intentionally got Saint Seiya. I think we also had Saint Seiya here, but I'm not sure. Never really got to watch it. But I do remember watching a lot of series. There was Inuyasha, there was Detective Conan, there was, what else was there? Cardcaptor Sakura also. Sailor Moon also, there was Sailor Moon too. There was a lot of them. Oh, there's one that I've been meaning to rewatch for a long time, Corrector Yui. I really liked Corrector Yui. That's where my first anime waifu was. Oh, Bleach was my first anime. I never watched the anime, but I read the manga. I enjoyed it. But I never finished it. I think I was only missing the last chapter or so. Have you heard that song called "And So I Ran So Far Away"? I don't think I have. No. Thinking about it, I would love a Yomi gardening game. That would be cool. Making a gardening game, I think that would be doable. It would be cute. I can think about it. Here we had openings in Catalan even. We even had the translations of the openings. Oh wait, forgot to... No, it's not exactly a gardening game, but it's got gardening in it. Oh yeah, Vintage Story, I've seen it on Itch.io. I also watched a video on it not long ago. It actually looks really good. It looks super pretty. I mean, it's a Minecraft-like game, but it does feel like it's quite different. Pretty cool. Wait, what? Turn Hyo from a cool guy to a surfer who loves dinosaurs and hates wizards in the English dub. I need more context to understand that, but out of context it sounds funny. Why am I painting the lines without having finished painting the rest of the shadows in the outfit? Why am I doing this? Looks like Minecraft, but it doesn't feel like Minecraft even a little bit. I know it has like a season system and all that. It looks super complete. It looks very interesting. I have to say, here in Catalonia we had very good dubs actually. The voice acting in Catalan was actually pretty good. First to the ages of technology, starting from the Stone Age where you need to nap stone to make tools. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I've had my eye on the game for a while. If I ever get the chance, I would love to try it. You need to find the stone and use one to actually break the shape of the tool you want out of the other one. That seems kind of complicated, but also more realistic. It's interesting. I imagine it must feel closer to playing modded Minecraft. Because sometimes modded Minecraft has crazy stuff like that. The mods that have technology stuff also. And more detailed crafting where you need to use like molds and stuff. Okay, what's left? Here. Yo, Corexi, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm almost done for today. I could have done more progress, but I'll be honest, I got distracted. I got distracted with a lot of things. I'm gonna add another bit of light here. You know what I'm gonna try to make after the stream? I've been meaning to make banana bread for the past days. I'm gonna try to make banana bread after the stream. I found an interesting recipe and I want to try it. I've never made banana bread before. And I need to try it. It is a pain in Monday, yeah! Actually pain Monday. One of the most painful Mondays, the ones in which I get distracted and I can't progress. There's no punching trees in Vintage Story. You can't even make wooden plants until you finally get metal. That makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot more sense than punching trees. I hope I can try it someday, because it looks really good. It also looks super pretty. The recipe I'm gonna try to make is said to be one of the best banana bread recipes according to the website, so I'm gonna trust them on that. Look. send it here if anyone wants to try it. Banana bread. Let's go! Almost done with the shadows. What do you mean, oh no? To get metal, you first need clay to make crucibles to melt metal in and pour into molds. Oh, like the modded Minecraft I mentioned. Yeah, I wanna try it when I can. It does look really good. It's interesting. And it's nice that they have tried to add a lot of more complex things. I remember it started as a Minecraft mod actually, right? But then it became its own thing. Are you telling me a banana baked this bread? I don't know, I will ask the banana. Maybe it will prepare itself. Do you have a Discord server? No, I don't have one. I don't know if I'm gonna make one, cause I don't know if I am ready to have to deal with keeping up a Discord server, but I know it's important to have one for, you know, keeping everyone up to date with stuff and, you know, talking and just chilling. But for now, I'm probably not gonna make one. Yo, Mongoose, welcome! Yeah, thank you. I really like how her chibi turned out. I really like her hair, especially. Was made by Minecraft modders that got sick of needing to keep up with every new version of Minecraft. Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's great, because now they can just make whatever they want with their game, yeah. Just make Lina mad and she'll have to deal with everything. Nah, she's already busy enough as she is. Maybe someday, but not yet, not yet. Bit of gradient here. There's at least another VTuber I'm trying to talk into playing Vintage Story. Yes. Recommending games is great. You never know when someone's gonna recommend a game that you're really gonna like. Oh, speaking of games to play, specifically on stream, I was thinking. I was wondering about maybe streaming a unique fun game that I've had my eye on for a while. Maybe not these days, because since I'm working on the game jam, maybe I won't have that much time. I don't want to you know, get too relax with time and then ending up having to hurry at the end of the jam. But maybe after it ends and I get more time, maybe I can play a unique fun game. Yokosaku, welcome! What do you mean, my mother? What? What about my mother? Did you mean to give me feedback on that? I don't know if I would be good at that. Maybe someday I'll be brave enough to make a server, but for now not yet. I'm not ready yet. There's a game with that name. Oh yeah, mother! I need to finish Earthbound. I never finished Earthbound. And I wanna play Mother 3 also. Oh my god, Oliver! Thank you so much for joining the Gardeniers! Thank you! There's a game called Your Mother, is it? Wait, what? Wait, is it the one? Oh, is it the one? Yeah, the one on Steam. I saw that. I saw that game. Yeah. I saw someone saying, "Oh, Your Mother is on sale." Terrible. That was terrible. I saw that. Yeah. Incredible concept. No, I was not thinking about playing Your Mother on stream, no. Okay, let me finish this. There we go. On sale for cheap. It sounds terrible. It just sounds. It sounds very terrible with no context. Membership rewards. Yomi plays your cheap mother. No. The people who made that game, they knew what they were doing with that title. They knew what they were doing. I feel like this lens could be a bit more saturated. There we go. But speaking of the other mother, I need to play that one at least. I wanna play Mother 3. And it's like when someone makes their username in a game, a horse, or something, so the kill feed reads, "You've been killed by a horse." Doing puns with that is really funny. Okay, let's save. There we go. We're done with one more character. Let's go. Let's update the account. And I think I'll leave it here for today. Once again, we're missing Bea. Bea was also the last one left behind in a stream. I'm so sorry, Bea. This keeps happening to you. We're gonna have to finish you in another stream. Because for now, I need the rest. Love her skin tone. Yeah, thank you. I do like her a lot. She's so cute. And her too. I love them both a lot. And Martha too, even though she's no longer here because I removed her reference. I guess we can also get rid of the reference here. The curse of the name Bea, fated to be bullied. Ah, it is what it is. She's gonna want to change her name at this rate. Let's fix this a bit. Some serious dedication. 400 OCs and you've done over half of them on a stream. Yeah, I've done all of them in this stream. Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah. Totally. Nah, this has been going on for 4 years. Yeah. It's okay. Less than 4 years to finish them, and then we're gonna do Paint Monday too. But now I'm thinking, I'm thinking, what if Paint Monday? My brain is already melting. My initial plan for Paint Monday 2 was doing the alternate versions of the characters. What if instead of that, I did the pixel arts for Yomimon? I think that could be funny. Are the NPCs in different settings? Yeah, they are in different settings, yup. They look like they would hang out. By hang out, I mean sit next to each other without saying nothing. Each other saying nothing. Yeah, I could see that happening. They do look kind of similar to each other. That is true. They do seem a bit similar. But yeah, they're in different settings. This one is from a post-apocalyptic futuristic setting. And she's from a whole different world. So yeah. A bit difficult for them to meet. That's cool, but will probably take 2 times the time. Or maybe not. Maybe it wouldn't take that long, right? Maybe it would be fine. I'll think about it. There's still a lot of time to think about what to do. 2 more years, probably. At least like 2 more years until we need to deal with that. They won't meet until the Yomi crossover fighting game! Oh my god, that would be so cool. If there's ever a Yomi crossover fighting game, I can put both of them there. It looks like someone that people are afraid of, but they really shouldn't be afraid of her. Yeah, she's an assassin, so maybe it's good to be afraid of her, but she doesn't work extra hours. She only works what she's paid for, so if you find her of work, there's nothing to be afraid of, I think. She's chill. She's actually pretty chill. I can't wait to write more of her because she shows up in Stories of the Dreaming World. By the way, you can, if you want to read a story where Bea shows up, she shows up in one of the stories of Stories of the Dreaming World. Since I need to be a good game dev and promote my games, I'm gonna put the link here. Here you can find out a little bit about some of the characters that I've been drawing in this challenge. Bea among them. She shows up in one of the stories. So yeah, feel free to check it out if you want. Gardenia versus Punning. Oh my god, that would be great. Do you think Arxis would be willing to make Gardenia versus Punning? They already got practice with with a certain fighting game. It would be cool, but first I need to make their stories. I need to let people meet the characters. Yep. So, for now, I'm gonna go take a good rest. I'm gonna make some banana bread because I really want to make that banana bread, and then I'm gonna be back to working on the game jam. By the way, for those who didn't see it, I can show you the title screen that I showed a little bit ago. Let me see, because I showed the title screen of the game that I'm making. Ta-da! There it is! This is what I'm working on right now! The game that I'm making for the RPG Maker 2025 Game Jam! Hopefully in a month or so. Well, no, it's less than a month. In like 3 weeks or so, I will have it done. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be working on right now. Yeah. For now, there's just the title screen and a little bit of the dialogue inside, but I'm not gonna show the dialogue yet. That's for when it's finished. Does it have some title screen music yet? Yeah, it does. It does. But it doesn't play in the stream because I've got only the stream music on. Yep. But it does have music. There's already some music in it. And sound effects. And also lots of talk sprites and backgrounds. I've made a bunch of talk sprites and backgrounds in the past days. And I've got like a third of the script done, so it's just a matter of finishing writing everything and putting it in the game. Putting all the so there's gonna be, my plan is to give it 7 endings depending on the choices that you make. It's a visual novel, so I'm gonna have to prepare the conditionals for all the decisions and all that, so we'll see how that goes. For now, oh wait, I need to wait, did I update the Osika? I think I did. Yeah, I did. All of them. So I'm gonna leave it here for today. Thank you all so much for accompanying me. Muchísimas gracias por acompañarme hoy. Así que por ahora, cuidaos mucho y nos veremos en la próxima. For now, take care and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.